This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. And the Jayhawks will put toe to leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wisconsin's offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Just a short pass to the tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Dupree. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Badgers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust.
Looking deep. Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Makes the quick grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the single back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Edwards. Pucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole.
Makes a grab on the shot. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Snagged in the middle. It's Mason. Right down the boulevard. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Badgers.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now. They have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Jayhawks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll start this drive from the 42. Dropping back, it's Edwards. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Badgers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Badgers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The give is to Williams. Oh, he's got some space. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. He's past the 30. Oh, what a move to get open. Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat about Kansas. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all,
there he goes! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The give is to Williams. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Got rid of it just in time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, going up top. Snagged out of the air. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be fourth down from the 24. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Converts on fourth down, still going. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it set up on the outside. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. They'll run play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man,
looking for the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Breaks into the open. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
The Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're going to run it to the right. Nice move there.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. bringing it back.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one splits the uprights. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the running game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
They'll try the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Williams. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes a catch. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Between the uprights, it's good. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the move, it's Dupree. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? The inside handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a 3rd down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a 1st down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Wiggles free. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got a lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have a lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
Wide open downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dupree. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anthony. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers! They move on top here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Daniels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it behind the line. It's Pickett. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Rushing to the line, trying to get in a little better position for their kicker. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a crease at the 20. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Throws to the wideout. He got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and goal. He might want another play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Smashes ahead.
Well, they're running 4 verticals down the field, and the quarterback's just hoping one of those matchups can win. But you got to give the defense credit. They were ready for it on the back end, and that is a massive interception late in this game with the score so close.
Huge interception. The 2-minute drill a lot of times decides the football game. And this defense, man, you could tell they were ready for 4 verts. They played deep. They read the quarterback's eyes. They break on the football, and they probably end this football game.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just